Are you my appendix? Because I don't know anything about you, but you make me feel funny on the inside.
Ew, you said that to someone?
We are back.
Welcome back to the 21st episode of the podcast.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. Rebecca's here again. Lyle's also in the room, but he had his turn last week, so it's Rebecca's turn this week. How is it going? How are you?
Oh, I'm good. How are you?
Good. So good.
Good. That's nice.
Keith, how are you? Sorry, I didn't mean to forget you.
I was actually hoping you'd forget me for a while because I'm wearing camouflage. I know it's really difficult to see me.
Wow.
Maybe if I stay perfectly still, they won't ask me any questions.
Classic.
I was gonna try.
I'll avoid all confrontation.
I was gonna try actually to make it most of the episode without making a camo shirt reference, and save it kind of right towards the end.
I'm glad we got it out early.
Thank you.
Because, you're all thinking it. We're just saying it.
True. How rude of him to come on the show without a shirt.
Mm-hmm. That was lame. That deserves to go on one of those accounts.
This is gonna be a lazy cut day.
That posts, like dad jokes. It's like
what this is.
You know what I read a good one. I didn't read a good one. Someone I was working with read me a good one. It said, white dads love to say when they get the bill at a restaurant, "You got this, right?" to the kid they're eating with. Like, white dads love to say, "You ready to rock and roll?" before they go anywhere.
I literally say that to clients all the time before I put them in a fitting room.
Ready to rock and roll?
Ready to rock and roll?
Wow. And you're lead sales. No kidding.
They're ready to rock and roll every time.
gets the people going. I can't imagine their face when you they close that curtain and they're just kind of like.
No, I meet them right before they go into their room. I'm like, Karen,
all right, you ready to rock and roll?
They're like, yes.
You ready to rock and roll, Karen?
Yeah. I got called out on it once from my manager. She was like, "What are you doing?"
What did you just say?
Literally.
That's my thing. That's my shtick.
You ready to rock and roll?
You ready to rock and roll, Karen? It gets all the old broads going.
In customer service, it's always good to take the edge off. Like whenever I have to jumpstart a lot of vehicles at my job.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so.
Oh,
I walk up to somebody and be like, "Hey, man, you need to get zapped?" They're like, my battery's dead.
I forgot about the real job that you do, and I thought about the one where you bartend. I was like, really?
That's
weird.
Versus
working on a ferry, car ferry, yeah.
But no, that's funny that you say that, though, because I remember when I used to work in retail, we used to play this game where every time someone would ring something up, we would try and think of a different way of telling them their price. This is the damage, or this is what it's going to cost. Something super, white and weird and
my favorite is, "This is what you owe me."
That's a good one. Because it just, they're not expecting it at all.
I do a similar thing, I guess, at the bar, is just I substitute dollars for any sort of weird, maybe archaic currency that is still around or not,
Shekels or shillings.
Yeah. That'll be 14 Prussian francs, sir.
Yeah. Wow, that is an archaic currency.
That's a fun one. Yeah.
That's a good one. That one didn't even cross my mind.
Yeah.
I heard it, and I heard it somewhere, and I thought it was fake, honestly.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was real. I was like, oh, wow, you just made that up for the joke. That's cool. And I just didn't look into it after that. But yeah.
Maybe one day I'll try that.
Making up a currency?
Well, don't just make them up. I can give you a bunch right now.
But don't say them.
You got Simoleon?
Yeah. Simoleons. That's a dad joke there, though. You got the Canadian dollar. You got the American dollar. You got the Australian dollar.
Dollary-doo?
You got the Hong Kong dollar. You got the...
No, it's...
I think...
not everything's not just dollar.
80% of countries use some form of dollar.
No.
Except China. They use the...
yen.
Yeah, but yen literally translates to dollar.
Or baht.
Baht. Oh, fuck yeah, baht.
Or what's the Indian one?
Rupee.
Rupees.
Rupees.
I don't know why I looked at Lyle.
Yeah, you're from there too.
Hey, other Indian guy.
Reassurance.
What do they have in rubles?
Oh yeah, rubles.
Rubles, Russian rubles. Yeah, Russian rubles.
You're Russian, right? Yeah, you got pesos. You got
Sorry, we're just Lal de Tolstoy over here. Fucking- Hear everything, buddy.
All right. We've spent 5 minutes talking about currency. Should we like move on to something a little bit better? All right. What?
Shoe game.
Anybody?
Oh,
We didn't plan for the shoe game, man. We're gonna do it, I think, eventually, but I don't know.
I don't think we should plan for it. It should be off the top.
I thought it was gonna be tough because there's no we have a visual aspect and nobody can see the shit.
The thought was that, like, if some of you have been to weddings or been married, you played that basic bitch shoe game where you take your spouse's other shoe and you have one of each, and you answer a series of questions written by the bridesmaids, and they're all fucking so lame. And we thought we'd spice it up.
They're all very targeted towards the group.
We don't need to take, but same sort of thing. It's the same thing but different. We'll just say, ask ourselves questions and think, who is more likely to do what? You're not wearing shoes, so that's whatever. We'll just say what we think is what.
Nobody's prepared though. We have nothing to ask.
Rebecca does.
What?
Do you?
Rebecca's starting.
For who?
For both of
For
you?
the floor. No, it's for everyone.
Oh, I didn't do that. That was Jake. Who's more likely to sleep with a celebrity?
On 3?
1.
How are we doing it?
I'm just going to say my answer.
Okay.
On literally the moment after 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Me.
Keith.
Nice.
Did you both say
No,
me?
I said me. Yeah.
I said me. He said also me. He said Keith.
I said me.
No, you didn't. You said Keith.
I said me.
I said
I
Keith.
don't think so at all.
Can we get a replay on that, Lyle? Okay. If you want to be the judge, jury, and executioner.
He said me. You said me.
Also
and
me.
I said Keith. So no one believes in me. So great.
Which honestly, like that would probably be the one. Girls get the way easier hall pass.
But it's most likely.
Get fucking bent.
All right.
But I think it's you.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Thanks, RL. We don't need to go into why.
I wasn't gonna.
Look at him. He's not even wearing a fucking shirt.
Um,
What a fool.
okay.
I have nothing. I don't know why I put my hand up.
Yeah, you're right. We didn't prepare well for this. I have a good one.
Okay.
It's not even related. This is going to be a real tough edit for you, Jake. Would you rather poop out of your belly button
This is so unrelated.
or eat out of your butthole?
Poop out of my belly button. That's what I know what I want.
Would the poo come out of my mouth and like with my mouth and butt switch?
So you poop out of your belly button, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then what was it?
Or eat,
Or
eat with your butt?
Or eat with your butt.
Eat with your butt.
But what does your mouth do then?
It's not like probably. Let's say
What
it
that
shits.
mouth do?
We're gonna
That
say
mouth do, though.
We're gonna say the mouth shits then. But it's not like you shit in public all the time. You could totally keep
No.
that secret.
I just kind of,
except for eating.
Your shit breath though is kind of eating would be. I'm gonna go poop belly button poop. Shit
So we got
breath.
two-
I got a shit mouth.
We got 2 belly button poos.
Yeah.
Belly button pooer.
Lyle, speak loud and clear. What do you think?
Probably eating my ass so I could be like Ant-Man, and then you.
Did you say eating my ass?
With
Eat out of your butt so you could be like Ant-Man.
Yeah.
That's a callback, but that doesn't make sense. But I get it. For those of you who go to university and are part of have pledged a frat, you would likely choose option B, so you can consume liquor through your south mouth and become intoxicated exponentially faster.
has anyone ever done that here?
Butt chugged?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say no.
Can't say I have. No,
Well, no.
I have not butt chugged.
Rebecca's gonna say yes.
No, I never have.
Just to be the old contrarian that she is.
No, I never have.
No, I've never done that. I've never put liquor in any place it's not supposed to go. I've known
Like
people.
even in your own belly button?
No, actually, I haven't.
Never taken a
No.
shot out of a belly button.
Why?
Never done one. I've never been the person that has had it in their belly button. I have known people that have snorted liquor, which is fucking gross to watch. And I've
What do
known
they call
people that
those?
have done
Chili Willies?
Chili Willies. And then I've just seen people do eye shots. That one's fucked up.
What a
Stupid.
dumb thing to do.
I used to play football with this guy who did it with 151. Basically, an active effort to blind himself for some reason. Don't know why he did it.
What a complete jagaloon.
Yeah. What a bad movement. But yeah, I don't know why he did it, but he done did it. Done did the thing.
Okay, I got one.
Okay.
All right, go.
Who's most likely to get arrested or end up in jail?
Count it down for us.
Okay, hold on. So for the people that couldn't hear, he asked who's most likely to end up arrested or in jail out of the three of us. Count it down.
3, 2, 1.
Rebecca.
Jake.
Becca.
What?
Yeah, we have known each other collectively for a lot of years, but you are new. I don't know.
Honestly, I think it would be something just like she caused a scene at being pulled over.
You know, it might just be like a Vegas incident.
It'd be like a fight for sure. I've definitely gotten in a couple of fights.
See?
Yeah. I could.
And who did you say? You said it would be Jake.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Honestly, my second choice was me. I don't know why, because there's nobody in this room that I would assume it.
You are more quickly to confront than I think me or Lyle.
Yeah,
I would
100%.
Yeah. But then again, that's not saying you're quick to confront. But you are more quick.
I know I am. If
quick.
I'm backed into a corner, whew,
Yeah.
it's usually-
You speak candidly,
Yeah.
rudely.
But
You think her mouth would get her in trouble?
Yeah.
I've gotten in fights
Yo.
with some men before. Not like physical, but I like
Verbal
hit
conversations?
someone once.
Don't do that. You don't know who you're hitting. You don't want to end up like pissing off the wrong guy. Like he could be an NFL player, and they're fucking notorious for that dumb shit.
Mm-hmm. What I really wanted to do today was re-up Jake's Bumble Tinder account,
we should talk about that.
but he thinks they're perfect.
We should talk about what we think is
Okay.
good to exude
Yeah, okay.
versus
Let's do
what
that.
you. So we don't actually need to dox anything you have, but we could use yours as a template.
Sure.
Because I probably agree with what you have.
Possibly, probably.
Would we be allowed to read your profile description out loud? Let's read it first. This can be dead air.
And then we can tell what ours was before.
We only need to go through
So
one
I'll
because the Tinder...
I'll just whip mine up. It's still pretty hot. It's pretty hot.
The Tinder and Bumble are the exact same. They're identical. They're literally copy and pasted.
There's a lot of things on there.
We can compare them.
Is that a lot of things? I thought it was pretty bare, but
It's pretty good.
there's a couple things on there that I'm like, I thought about removing, but I was like, This is how little I care about I don't care about the bio. Like I really don't care.
I don't think Keith had anything in his bio.
That sounds about right.
Did you?
I would have had something kind of witty in there.
I don't
It was probably just some quote from a Goofy movie.
Well,
Yeah, maybe.
Did you delete the account or did you just delete the app?
I deleted the app.
You should just pull it up now. I want to see what it was. I can't remember.
I just you read down it and just flooded with messages.
We don't want to do that.
I don't think we want to do that.
So we'll get back on track here.
All right. So what we're doing here, collectively thinking of the best possible dating profile bio.
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Based on our 3 expert opinions.
You have too many photos.
That's the first negative feedback from her. Mine.
So don't use all, what is it? Is it 9 slots? I think there's 9 photos.
I thought it was 6.
No, I think it's 9.
You have 7, and I'm gonna say 7. All 7 are good photos. But you can
whittle it down.
You can do without your 7th photo, just because it's the weakest link.
Which one is it?
This one.
That one? Yeah.
Just because
I also agree.
it's the weakest link, you can get rid of it. 6 photos is fine.
But they're all good photos.
Whittle it down
Yeah.
to I would say a good 6 photos that show you doing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Either outdoorsy,
Which isn't fucking original.
not original at all.
We
but
can go
people-
really
No,
in
but
depth with
it
this.
adds like a talking topic.
Yeah.
I want
if
a
you've, like-
monologue for a
if you've
second.
been
Instead of
like-
just putting hiking in your bio.
I want to quickly do a quick 30-second spiel on what I'm taking away. and then you can do the same. My takeaway is that you have the right amount of photos. I think you can get away with knocking one down, going down to 6. Shows what you're doing, what you like to do, that you're a social dude, and you kind of see a lot of sides of you. Your profile is awesome. It's got what you do, where you did it, kind of thing.
Occupation wise?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's got a bit about you, so that's
Right.
actually pretty
Yeah.
big, especially because we're adults now. You don't want to get involved with someone who has kind of a dead.
Yeah, I
end,
feel like-
nothing going for them.
At this point in anyone's life, like mid-20s or whatever, I think you want to show what you do or what you're doing with your life, because it's like anyone, especially if you're aiming a little bit older, like especially from the girls' side, girls want someone who's got like some kind of aspiration.
Yeah. Not that
They
they're
don't
all
just
gold
want some like
diggers,
bum.
but this, some people maybe thought Tinder was going to be a joke and going to go away and just be fucking like, no, this is the future, man. This is how people are going to meet.
Yeah.
Look
Going
at
a little
us.
further, good bio, man. It's a bit basic, but whatever.
Yeah. There's no witty line in there. There's no witty pickup line.
It's just a bit. You're kind of, in some aspects, your profile caters to some of the lowest common denominators. But that's a shitty way of putting it, but it's kind of true.
What do you mean?
like
Lowest
the-
common denominators.
Can I quote a few?
Ones are looking for like an easy match.
Oh, like clickbait sort of.
I
Kind
don't
of.
know. No.
No. Lowest common denominator. I think you're just not at all against the grain in some of these topics. Saying that, I don't want to edit this out if you don't like it. Aspiring dog dad is not one that.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think it.
But that was the first thing that gave me a laugh when I read that. I was like, okay.
See, there you
I've
go.
had good reviews about. That's the one line I've had
There
good
you go.
reviews about, especially because a lot of girls' profiles that I've seen have dog mom or whatever, and I'm like, oh,
Single dog
Perfect.
mom.
Oh, that you're like bondable, I guess, to
I
their
guess,
pet.
yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that's good. That's why we have the panel here. I
The
think
vacation partner thing.
You were
that
kind
was a nichey thing. That was like I was feeling some type of way, like
No,
a couple
I-
months ago, and I was like, "Fuck, I want to go somewhere," but I was like, "You two losers don't want to go anywhere or can't go anywhere."
I think the vacation partner is like a good one. Like everyone goes traveling with their
Yeah.
partner eventually.
Essentially, it's like assembling like a video. It's like this is a call to action. Like
I think it's
Let's-
fine.
I wasn't even going to comment on that. I thought that was not even worthy of comment. I was just like, that's fine. That's part of it.
that was one that I threw in. That was like I'll keep for a couple months and like remove it because it wasn't really anything. It was like a throwaway thing.
Finally, though, my final thing before I pass the phone maybe off to Rebecca.
I forget the third thing I have on.
The line where you say I play golf
Oh yeah,
makes it seem like you only play golf.
only do that thing
I'm a golfer.
Yeah.
like a professional.
Yeah, maybe or
At a
aspiring
thing.
professional, and
Yeah.
that's all you watch. And
Uh-huh.
for those girls who are trying to avoid like a frat guy
Yeah.
type, they might think like, oh, but that's just hey.
So keep things more like abroad, like interests.
You could
more
say something
abroad.
like you could say something maybe like, do you think this is an improvement? Saying been known to hit the links.
What does that even mean?
Okay, never mind.
See, there you go.
I'll pass it off to you. Those are my two. I think it's a good profile,
Whoa.
but everything can be.
You have
everything
a
can
ton
be
of power
critiqued.
in your hands right now, Rebecca. Don't.
Like what I would do really is like take the bottom line, which is like age, occupation, place,
Right.
put that at the top, keep the top two, get rid of the middle.
Bottom goofy shit.
Do you really think that?
What does that one say again? I forget. Oh, right. Yeah.
I'm just curious. Like, do you really think it's being read like a document on these profiles? They're just kind of skimming for the big points. He has it laid out as such. They're just bullet points. Yeah, ding, 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 ding.
Well, I think for me, like when I was on the apps, what I looked for was literally just pictures, if they even wrote anything, and then links to Instagram.
Yeah.
And then I'd go there and go from there. And like, you can literally see everything on.
Yeah, pretty much. If you've linked your Instagram, most of people's photos that they use are already on their gram.
I
Yeah.
did not do that.
So,
So
you know.
that's all I would do is like take out that dumb shit in the middle.
I filled like the stuff where it's like, yeah, occupation, like school and whatever.
Okay.
I prefer when people have that shit filled out because it makes me sure that like their profile's real.
they're not weirdos.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you run across these people that have like really limited profiles with like one or two photos and no information at all.
That's weird.
And you're like, well,
Yeah.
Fuck.
You need
It's like very catfishy.
my I think set of rules per se would say minimum 3 photos.
Mm-hmm.
Like 3 is
To even look like a real person.
and even then that's like really the minimum. That's 50%
When did-
passing grade C minus.
How many did you have?
I probably had around 5 to 6.
Huh.
Do you have did you delete your profile or
yeah,
did you
like
oh.
when
Do you think-
we
sorry,
started
go-
dating,
sorry.
I just told Bumble that I found love and
Oh, I think we've been over this.
deleted that.
Do you
But
think you can get away with? Sorry to interrupt. You can get away with having less photos if those photos are all like so heavy on like activities. Like yours were very travel based. You were a lot of places. You were like, had,
I
like
recall-
Australia photos.
Yeah.
Like you had a Croatia photo in there probably.
Mm-hmm.
And then one I don't fucking know.
Probably
I think
a hiking photo.
your baseball photo.
Yeah.
So it's like you could get away with 3 or 4 if they're 3 or 4. I would say a good all around like rounded profile is some kind of sports photo, some kind of travel photo,
Mm-hmm.
a casual photo like at a bar or whatever,
But the thing
and a dressed up photo.
with Keith's profile was that he looked different in
every single one,
He looks
yeah.
like a different person. Like if you look at each photo, you can probably find them on your Instagram.
Yeah.
You look like a different person. And that's like what almost made me go, nope. Like I couldn't tell who
Like,
I was
I
gonna
liked
get.
the third photo so much, but the first photo sucked.
It was like the baseball photo. I was like, ooh. And then the next one, I was like, okay.
okay.
And then the next
Third one's just
they're not bad, but it just like I couldn't put my finger on who he was.
yeah. Like which one's the real you? I mean, I look the same. in
You're
all of
making
them.
yourself sound very superficial.
I am superficial.
Well, according to her, you got no bio, so
That's all the apps are, is being superficial. Like that's
That's
why
true.
you
That's
matched
what
with
it is.
me.
Should I re-download and just see what it looked like? I'm pretty sure I just deleted the apps.
I don't mind, but I have to look at it.
you can't read the messages. How's that? Deal?
I don't want to see how thirsty Keith was.
She'll think like they're all like time stamped. Be like, holy, knocks over the mic.
That was because we talked about this last time you were on, like deleting the app deleting your profile and the app versus just deleting the app when you're in a relationship or whatever. And I remember because I had just buried it so deep in like one of my phone's folders that I had actually like when I went to re-download, I forgot which folder it was actually in. But even like throughout that whole relationship, I'm like, fuck, I hope I don't get like a Tinder notification somehow. That'll be really awkward because I'm like, I haven't been using it, but they just pop up saying like, oh, somebody's liked you, and you're like,
Yeah,
that looks so bad with no context.
that's bad.
I'm like, even without using it, I'm like, yeah, I literally got one 20 minutes ago when we were sitting like before we started.
Nice.
I was like, but no, it was just one of those like, oh, it was to get you. It was like a call to action to get you to go on it. It's one of those bullshit. Someone likes you, so it gets you to like open it and start swiping or whatever.
Oh,
One of those. Yeah.
hey, Law, can we use yours? Oh, this is a Bumble. So here we go.
Oh yeah, you don't use Tinder.
I think that's a good
'Cause my-
call.
yeah,
I
my-
think that's a good call.
my-
How do we
Bumble's
see?
the same.
How do we see it? Oh, there we go. Oh, this is so neat.
I feel like Bumble has changed.
Wait. Each of these photos has a caption.
No, it's
Is that how that works?
It puts part of your bio with every photo. you put.
Okay.
Hmm.
This
Oh,
is
yeah.
a good contrast here. Going
See,
from
this
Tinder
one's
to
mine.
Bumble.
So there is a bit of a difference in mine.
Professional.
That one's
stuff.
that one's dumb. That one's dumb. But the last two I thought were pretty funny, or at least the Duff part.
I don't think people even get to that point. Oh,
Yeah.
that's Bumble. Bumble had a glow up.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh wait, what did it say? Go up.
Up?
That's funny.
The first one?
Yeah,
Oh.
because it's like they have no choice but
Oh
to.
yeah. I don't use Bumble though, and it doesn't work.
What?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so for contrast, we have Lyle, our producer, his Bumble profile. Just
He's been kind enough to
he's lent it to
sacrifice
us.
it
Yeah,
to the panel.
yeah, for a little bit of constructive criticism, if any.
Wow.
Going through these photos, I am voice crack. Yeah, you know what, man? I am fucking good with all your photos. Big time. Those are good photos because A, they're modest. You're gonna attract the right kind of person with the kind of photos you have. They're modest, right? But they're still flattering.
Do you have recent
Modest,
photos?
yet flattering.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot.
No.
Oh, they're recent that you're like the shape and size you are now,
Yeah,
right? So
but they could be better photos.
Right.
a couple of them make you look old, but whatever.
I feel like
she
I can
said.
pick 3 that you've used off the top of my head.
All right, let's see it.
Well, I'm not going to name them, but I
I haven't
see it.
finished reading it.
How long's the fucking bio?
I was just looking at the photos. It's weird that they make you put your height in. Is that a new thing?
Yeah, no.
No.
Not new. They've always been doing that.
People have been putting their height in.
No, but there's like a blurb on it. I haven't been on Bumble in so long though, so this is neat.
Should be about 2 years that you've been on it.
Let's hope.
It's time flies. Also your horoscope.
Oh.
Your horoscope's on there. Do you know that? I guess it just
What?
knows your
Hold
birthday.
on. Give
Yeah.
me a second. 1 second here. It's all the shit I don't look at.
It's for the people who use it, believe in it.
Oh, like the star
Convers-
signs and shit.
Conversation starters.
I have
Crystal washers.
height.
Pardon?
Crystal washers.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it has my star sign on here. Taurus.
The thing about Bumble, which makes it so much more like innocent in my mind, is the fact that your profile has this like survey to it, right? Says after work you can find me doing this. If I were you, I
Is
would
there
maybe,
shit like that?
Yeah.
Let
If
me-
I were
okay,
I would write
are you
something
done?
different than what
Let me
you
see
have.
this.
Yeah, I didn't know.
But it's whatever. That's just me.
But I think Bumble, the
You done
company,
hogging the prof right now?
the
I'll pass it down.
Why can't you pass it here? The company is made by females, I think. So I think that's why.
Interesting. So they're just trying to bleed as much info out as they can,
Yeah.
Mhm.
like right off the bat.
Oh, yeah.
Which is smart, I guess.
Like the photos, I agree. I just don't agree with the order that they're in.
Could probably
The first photo, it's
prioritize
like, who
some
could
good
Lyle
ones.
be? Anyone?
Oh, it's not a group photo, is it? Yeah, no.
That's cardinal sin.
Yeah. One of the top rules, never use a group photo as your first photo.
But I think marijuana.
Okay, so
Never.
Never.
Someday. Once. Babies. Smokes. Never.
What?
Huh? Do it. Yeah.
Oh,
spell Bumble.
are you shitting me?
No.
This feels weird. I don't want to do it.
Do you want me to do
Maybe
it?
I'll do Tinder. I'll do Tinder.
Yeah, okay.
No.
Why does that make a difference?
I think it's great. It's a good profile. It's clean. Wholesome.
This feels so.
I remember I told you to put this caption back. You changed it, and I was like, no, dude, that's clever as fuck. Keep it. Oh, you have your height in feet and inches. I don't. Mine's in centimeters for some reason. Don't know why.
Am I downloading it too, or just you?
You too.
Okay. Oh, this is weird. I get like a weird feeling.
This is super weird.
I just imagine immediately when you both re-download it, it's just going to be a flood of
Now,
notifications.
was it Facebook? Was I in with Facebook?
Yeah, that's how you log in with it.
I think I used my phone number though.
Why? Because you were worried it was going to connect.
I didn't know it gave prompts like this. Like it gave like certain topics to answer like that. I didn't know that. That was I knew that was like a Hinge thing.
Oh, do
Like
we
Hinge did
have
that.
Hinge here?
Yeah, it
Oh, it's
sucks.
everywhere?
It sucks.
Whoa, no.
It's not good.
This is so weird. For anyone who's about to let me know that Keith is on Bumble or Tinder, or someone that's about to let him know, like we know.
We're doing a social experiment, guys. Relax.
Oh, I think I have to like restart mine from the beginning
I have to recreate
because
the
it's like
profile.
asking me what I'm looking for.
Oh.
Swipe.
Yeah, okay. All the details in here, totally fine. Photos, all good photos, but I would say the order of them,
Yeah,
order
like-
of them could change.
I don't have a profile because I deleted it from last time.
Weird.
So maybe I'll try Tinder, which is annoying.
Yeah. All right, now let's have some fun on your Bumble. Start seeing what kind of machis you got. No, I'm kidding.
Literally not.
Literally zero.
Found it.
You're so nervous. Look at the clutch on that phone over there.
Oh, you know what's funny is I used to open up. I deleted Tinder, or not Tinder. I did delete Tinder. Yes, I deleted Twitter many years ago, and I used to go
That's
back.
why you don't respond to any of my tweets.
You tweet at me still?
No, you're mentioned in a couple of them.
I used to reread my old tweets thinking I was so fucking funny. I think I did really well writing this.
Why does it want to verify my phone?
Okay, before you go through it and judge yourself, let us
I
do
want
it.
to judge myself.
Let me do it first.
Okay.
This is too much work.
Because I don't think I've ever been blessed enough to see yours, outside of just you briefly showing me. Give it to me. Hand it over. Is this the one that's like the full length one? No, this isn't. This is a different one. I would use the full length one. That's funny. But yeah, sports photo. Paddleboarding. Stupid sport.
activity.
Yeah. Well, I guess people wouldn't know this is a traveling photo. Same shirt though. Nice.
Oh yes.
I've been around the world in this shirt.
Good old. I think my Tinder profile was the same as what my my Bumble was.
I think you want to hand it over. No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
Did you get it back?
Okay. Never seen that photo before.
Feeling uncomfortable.
That's still your Facebook profile.
Yeah.
Saw that one on Bumble. Didn't see that one on Bumble.
Okay.
I will say with conviction, you're more of a thought on Tinder than you were on Bumble.
Really?
Yeah. This one you're clearly looking to fuck. The other one you're looking for a little more.
Yeah,
From what I remember.
I don't remember my first picture on Bumble though.
Is this your Tinder? Is this Tinder?
This is her Tinder.
That's Tinder.
Your little caption, gross.
That's what I had on Bumble.
Okay, don't.
No,
yeah.
you didn't.
I'm gonna look at that first, and then I'm gonna give Rebecca your Tinder to describe what she liked so much about it. Actually, it wasn't even Tinder,
It was Bumble.
but you can see. You can let me know if
it's.
it's the same. Pictures, yeah, exactly what I described. Just like travel-y photos and a lot of shirtless pictures.
No, there's zero.
There's two shirtless photos in here out of the 6. That's a good portion.
0 of them are from the front.
That's true.
Okay.
Could be anybody
Humble,
with that same
humble.
tattoo.
Back stiffen.
Yeah, so I guess
Humble.
the photos are good, I guess. Not my favorite photos of yours though. But I guess this was 2 years ago. You've had better photos taken since.
Correct.
So
And most of them have been with me.
true. Yeah. Hard to crop her out of one hat. People catch on.
If you ever had to join Bumble or Tinder again, you're gonna have to crop me out of that one photo that we had.
Don't you hate when
It's your Facebook.
one of the
profile
best
picture.
photos of you is like with somebody, you're like, fuck. Your Facebook profile picture?
Yeah, when we were in Oz.
Oh, the one where you look huge. That one. Oh, that was a different one. There's another one. Yeah. what do you-
Another one.
Oh shit. Hold on. Bio, clever. But I don't know why. For some reason, I prefer a profile with like details
You can
on
read
somebody.
it.
Okay. Little known fact about me: I can eat a Nature Valley bar without producing any crumbs. That's funny. Also, the inventor of the hover hand in photos. That's fact. So a little bit of
Facts.
both. That's funny and factual. So
Yeah.
he's got a little bit of both.
All right.
But
That's about it, though.
that's pretty much. That's it. There's no like details about what you do.
Did you have that on
yada yada. What you're into.
That's a great question.
On
I don't
Bumble?
know. Maybe I'll have to download Bumble.
your Bumble was
Trade
downloaded?
you and unlock your device. Let me see your thoughty profile. Do you say so? This was the one that you said was more thoughty than the Bumble one.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. The caption, god damn it,
So basic.
it's like yeah. I'm not gonna lie, it's basic.
It's a goodie though.
I've seen that a lot with girls though. They go like things that I see in girls' profiles is something I see a lot versus things that like my guy friends will show me in their profiles is something that is 9 times out of 10 very original or very lightly used. Because I feel like guys can't get away with the latter, or they can't get away with using something popular. Girls, I feel like can.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
See, I like Keith's.
Ah, wow.
And like I think you had this first photo on your Bumble.
Yeah, I thought that was a flattering.
And that
photo.
was like the first photo I saw that like attracted me. And then I came back to it.
The
and I was
baseball
like,
one.
Can we unanimously agree that it's for anyone maybe trying to pick up a tip? It's better to have a photo of just yourself as the first one.
Yeah.
Maybe just on the whole.
Well, I would say 9 times out of 10, yeah, because I'm going through. That's fucking sorry.
That's not a
was
shot. It's
oddly
just
targeted.
like it's just because I think a lot of people will skip.
We'll
if
just
they see
skip
a big group, and they're like,
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, they're just gonna skip it.
they don't want to play Where's Waldo. They want
Yeah.
to play, Hot or Not.
oh, you actually look so good in this photo.
Which one is this?
It's just like the longer
I prefer
look
the
at it.
other one, the full body one. Of that one. That one, I feel like you're making kind of a funny face, but it is
No.
candid. So
And like when I saw the beard, I was like, I've never dated someone with a beard before. Let's do it.
all right, Rebecca, are you okay?
Which full body photo are you talking about?
Kidding.
Your baseball one.
I'm even hover handing my buddy from the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
not even on men.
It's
I
like
hover hand.
it's bad. Oh fuck. But okay, yeah, Rebecca, we get it. You travel. You've been places.
I think when I had Tinder, I think it was fresh out of a.
Ex-boyfriend?
Breakup.
That's a ballsy move, putting your ex-boyfriend in a Tinder photo.
It's an elephant, everyone.
How do you?
Classic elephant.
Classic. But yeah, I don't know. There's one of your face.
photo. Yeah.
So it's not telling a lot.
No,
One
and I
of
feel
your
like my
face.
face doesn't even look like that anymore.
Yo, can I? Let's go back. Let's go into messages.
Oh
You
no.
got you got anything?
How do I get
I can
in-
tell you right now, no. I
do I-
have nothing.
How do I get into messages?
Sorry.
I wanna-
want me
I wanna
do-
read
oh,
this-
shit. How many? Can I see how many matches you have? You can cover the messages. I just want to see how many. 40. Oh, okay. 48.
Matches?
Yeah.
Weak. 103. Better.
Better. How many of those were followed through? What are you reading, dude?
I'm looking at all the swings and misses. Of
Oh, yeah.
Great pickup lines. Would you like to hear one that got?
Shut down hard.
Well, not even shut down, ignored twice. Rebecca, are you my appendix? Because I don't know anything about you, but you make me feel funny on the inside.
Ew, you said that to someone?
Oh.
Ugh.
You know what? I said it. Oh, boy. Twice at least.
You're the worst. I'm done with this. Just feels so weird to like be pulling up the app.
Yeah, that's just weird.
I'm going to delete this.
Yeah, both of you guys delete it.
All feels
Delete
weird.
it right
Done with
now.
this.
Show me. Just kidding. I don't
So yeah, when it starts to tremble, you just throw it into.
Starts to tremble.
You throw it into a profile or a a folder. It's gone. You know what was sad though? You deleted it before we could look at any of the funny pickup lines that were used on you.
That's true. Maybe we'll do
Can
that.
you
We'll do that
re-download it?
another time.
For Tinder? Sure.
Yeah, because
I'll
that
do it real
kind of
quick.
buttons that kind of wraps up the episode.
Okay.
We can take it to minute 60 maybe, and then you can chop it down. See what we
I
get.
think
Yeah.
I'll just
Well,
tell
we'll
you
do-
right now that I think during that time, I did a lot of reaching out, even on Tinder. I was desperate.
While we're while we're waiting for you to download it, one thing that's related to this, I guess, that I had, that I was curious for you to answer. What is the worst kind of conversation opener a guy can use on you?
Like commenting on like my body or something fucking dumb like that.
Yeah.
You got a fat ass, girl, like that sort of thing.
Yeah.
That's
Just shit
very,
like
very.
that.
That's obviously super like chauvinistic.
Yeah.
Okay, here's one. Hey Rebecca, how are you? Any plans for this weekend?
Wow, and you didn't answer him. Rude. That was so sincere.
Just like it's a no from me. Simon Cowell next.
How's life treating ya, gorgeous?
Fuck, you're lame.
These are to her.
I know. I'm just commenting on these fellas.
Hey,
Hey,
I'm good. How are you?
Wow, he got
you responded to some of these?
quite the conversation. Oh yeah. Is there any clever ones? Like, did you incite any clever ones out of anybody?
No.
Or are they all just basic as fuck? I need to see. We need some creepy ones. We need some tea.
Someone asked me how I knew one of his mutual friends. Someone just said, "What's good?" Like nothing.
You didn't get any creepy ones. Is there any that you ghosted at all that just like they started so creepy they didn't even get a response? Been meaning to introduce myself. Feel free to message me sometime. Nothing. Wow. That's so awkward. It's so devastating to see some of these guys get shut down with like pretty modest messages. Damn, dude, this hurts. This hurts.
Yeah. I don't know. Like,
Because I've said I'm not a pickup line guy. I'm not a pickup line person. I'm just gonna say like I'm not gonna front. I'll say some boring ass shit like that. Because I feel like starting with a pickup line is just like starting off on such a weird note.
yeah, I haven't gotten any like good pickup lines.
Oh.
What did you do?
I don't know how to navigate this app.
What do you want?
Like someone. Is that what you did?
Oh no. I thought I was swiping through my photos.
Yeah, I was. And then it was okay. So it's gone. They've buried my old profile.
Probably for the better.
Delete account.
Someone's gonna like see us on the apps and be like,
Yeah. They're gonna message either of you. The fuck is happening?
One night only.
This is like a hall pass night. Just see what can happen.
It's like the purge.
Get it all out of our system.
I reckon that's probably a real thing with some people.
yeah, I think it
Probably.
is. Like one night you're allowed to just like romp around.
Romp around.
Damn.
Romp around.
I mean, if you are really, really, really comfortable, maybe there's rules or no rules. I don't know.
But I think those are people that just like
well,
want
that's
to
just
spice
polygamy.
it up.
Could you? It's
Polygamy,
just
right?
Not really.
Could you?
Could
what?
you allow that, Jake?
What?
Could you allow your partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, to
Like
from
oh,
either
no.
side of the to have, and but also allow you to have one night where you could just do
Nope.
it?
No.
No.
With like anybody else.
Yeah. Not even
No.
24-hour period.
No.
Like 12 hours.
No.
From 6 to 6.
No.
Rebecca.
No. There's hypotheticals where it's like I have
you-
a hall pass. That's different. Because usually it's pretty unattainable. But it's like, a celebrity. So it's like, whatever.
The hall, you only get celebrity hall passes.
with
No. But it's still something it's like, that's the point of it though. It's something that's like, oh, if it were to ever happen, like that would be the hall pass. You can't just be like, oh yeah, I'm going to pick somebody I know. Because that's like, you're cheating on me at that point. Like that's different.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit more attainable than like, a celebrity crush, which is, I would say more okay than,
so it's a no unless it's a celebrity.
I would say so.
Unless it's like a very...
But I feel like the way you described it, it's not a hall pass. That's just like you have 12 hours to get all your sexual deviance out. Correct? Is that what you're saying?
I think that's kind of what I'm describing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because who can line up just like, all right, this is the day I'm going to go fuck for you, what, Chris Brown?
No, not like the top of the list, but he's on it.
So I guess that adds a new element. Purge night, like a 12-hour thing, once a year, or celebrity hall pass. Is that either of those things something?
I mean, if it were you, I'd be like, go for it if you can get it.
Celebrity hall
That's what I
pass.
think. Like girls think about guys and they're like, yeah, fucking do it. He's never going to be able to fucking pull it
No,
off.
no, I'm
Good
kidding.
luck, buddy.
Good luck, dude.
I know I say that now, and you probably could get someone, but I mean, if I were cool like that, then I'd be like, yeah, go for it. But just wrap it up. Don't kiss them on the mouth. That's it. That's intimate. When you're like having sex with someone and you like kiss them on the mouth,
On the
that's just
mouth?
like
Yeah.
you're connecting in so many different ways.
Mm-hmm. Well, to me, the way so
but
the way
I'm
you
not cool,
described
so
it,
don't do that.
that's not cool. Just for the record,
Clarify.
not cool.
I'm not cool.
The way you're saying it though, to me is like, oh, you have 24 hours to get it all out of your system. If I had a girlfriend that like hypothetically went and did that, to me, that just shows me that I'm just like not satisfying. If she has to go somewhere else to get all this out of her system, I'm like, you should just be able to do it like with your significant other, no? Otherwise, to me, that's why I'm saying the way you're describing it seems less appropriate than just a hall pass.
True, man.
Because that's like a celebrity crush. You're like, man, I mean, dude, if I just bumped into her on the street or like in a bar somewhere.
But I think as like adults now, like you don't just look at someone and you're like, I want to fuck you. Like that's just not a thing anymore. Like when you're kids.
I don't know what she's talking about. Oh, look at my beautiful girlfriend. No,
I've got a few celebrity crushes.
No, but I want to keep jumping back to it. Like, what if your girlfriend, whatever, for that is just like, I want to be a lesbian for one night. I have to explore this.
Oh, that's different.
I have to explore this curiosity.
Yeah, what would you do
if
I came to you and was like, babe, like I hooked up with someone, like it's a one-time thing. It was a girl, like I hooked up with a girl. Like what line does that cross the line?
Depends on how much stuff I find out.
I think there's follow-up questions there.
Yeah,
because then it's
totally.
like, okay, well, what are your feelings on it?
Leads
Like, are
to the
you
investigation?
Are you like into girls or
That was just
or
like
what?
one-time thing. Got
Or,
drunk.
like got drunk and just like, oh, we were like I crashed at my friend's house and fucking things happened. I don't know. Like that, I think.
Depends on how shoddy the story is.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, things happened, and then you're like,
No, everything lines up, but it was just like a one-time thing.
Could you imagine if I ever gave you that answer? Like, oh, you're funny. Yeah, I was with the friends. I'm like, things happened.
What do you mean?
If you ever received that answer to a question like that from me, it would be the end.
I don't know, man. We were all having drinks here,
Yeah,
and
where's
things
the
got
purge
crazy.
siren? Someone cue it in the fucking samples.
Oh, I have that.
Yeah, it would be the end.
Hold on. No.
If you said that to me, though, I'd do some detective work and I'd show very little emotion until I got to the bottom of that case, like Detective Pikachu. Go see it in theaters.
Out now.
I thought it was a fun movie,
It was a fun movie.
but
All right.
I
Can we finish what we're talking about?
If both parties, in my closing remark, really needed and were forward in their sexual endeavors or whatever and were comfortable doing their one night 12-hour purge, say the one guy enjoys a little, homosexual engagement, but truly he's more that. That could be a thing though. It could
I
go
just
both
wasn't
ways.
expecting you to say that.
Well, because I used one side of the coin. A girl wanted to be with another girl, and a guy wanted to be with a guy.
Mm-hmm.
We want to include all parties here. If that, and then once you do that for your thing, get it out of your system, and you're still a loyal person. I don't know. Maybe it could work.
I just think if you're doing that, then just don't be in a relationship. You need to experiment.
But I mean,
Yeah.
there's different strokes for different folks, right? So
We are not here to make the rules. We're just here to talk about them.
Facts. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm cool with a hall pass because it's more hypothetical and something that usually wouldn't happen. And honestly, like, if the girl I'm with had the opportunity to like sleep with some A-list actor,
but that's so
You know?
shallow, though.
or that's some artist,
You would
whatever.
allow that. Just let's
So
plain
you-
and simple.
so
Would you
you-
allow it?
Your
Fuck,
partner is in Vegas having a good time, and you get a text in the morning, and she goes, "Oh, like, babe, I just woke up and insert famous athlete here."
Athlete.
I don't know. I woke up in.
Athlete.
I just woke
rapper,
up next
actor.
to two of the Blue Men from the Blue Men.
I think that'd be just funny.
I would say just do that for the bit. Commit to the bit and get it done. Oh,
If
that'd
it's
be fun.
hilarious, maybe
Sure.
I'll allow it.
Yeah. But no, see, I don't know. That's so tough. I want to say, of course, you want to say like, yeah, I'll be, fuck it, whatever. But honestly, if it came down to it, probably not. I'd probably be pissed. Like
Yeah.
any boyfriend probably would. You'd be pissed. But I think it's different with somebody who's famous because it's like she's not going to come back and be like, oh my God, I'm so in love with him. We're going to date now. I'm going to dump you for this guy. As opposed to some like rando or even a girl for that matter.
But you never know. What if the celebrity really likes what you got?
And I think the only thing I could do is
If
just
you,
congratulations, you
became-
managed to get that.
became the partner of a celebrity, wow. Oh yeah, awesome. I guess awesome. It'd be done. I'd be super vindictive, as we all know.
Sorry,
No, I'm just kind of like marinating in the thought. Is if it ever happened, I'd still do what's right by me. I was cheated on, and I'm not gonna.
Right. At the end of the
it'll
day,
never be the same.
At the end of the day, that's what it is.
I was cheated on. It'll never be the same. Peace.
Yeah. Sorry, if you want to go and like do things with whoever,
It could be.
do without me.
Yeah, it could be like Perfect, The Notebook, love story, cheated on. Bye. Sorry.
See you later.
Yeah.
Bye.
You could write a new movie.
Yeah.
My stance.
Anyways, I think okay. So there was a couple more things I wanted to ask you. Saw this. What is your like first reaction when you catch someone looking at your chest? And have you ever kind of called anybody on it?
See it like I don't wear like big bras,
All right.
so it's like if you're
Keith just did it.
so if you're looking at it, it's like there's not much there.
Right.
So it's like I don't know. I've caught like females looking at it, but I like look down because I'm like, oh shit, like a button's undone or
Oh, I have a nipple out. Oh,
it stopped.
oh again.
That's fine.
Something's wrong, but like it's very rare that I get men looking at my
I feel like that's
chest,
something
I feel.
just TV is blown out so much that guys
Chesty.
just like kind of
Chestiness.
well,
Yeah, no.
even just a guy's reaction to it. Like guys don't.
Like
I
I've
don't know,
seen
it's
guys
a
just like
different day.
stare like at my face.
I feel like guys are so
Okay.
worried to in case they accidentally do that they're so focused intently on like looking at it to the point where it's weird.
Yeah, you.
I actually had someone recently. I was at Starbucks and he goes, "I like your outfit." I was like, "Thanks."
A guy or
Yeah.
oh,
I was like, "Oh, thanks." It's a nice way to approach it.
I like your
that is took a long time, but we finally got back to it.
what?
You asked that question
Oh,
about what are some of the best ways or worst ways to
oh yeah.
about your appearance.
I like your outfit.
I like your outfit.
Bingo.
Thanks.
Yeah. Yo, that third pick of yours, dope fit. That's kind of dope. I might try that. Just like, it's the appealing people don't do that. Like, yo,
They don't do that.
that
'cause
fit.
it doesn't work on Tinder.
That's true. It's more of a real life thing. Yeah. Okay.
Works on the street.
So I heard this on a different podcast, but I was like, oh, this would be interesting to ask from a girl's perspective. Well, we talked about exes last time, and like, yeah, some of your exes, and the thing that was brought up was like, it was such a crazy thing to think about the last person you dated, and because this happened to me now twice, two of my exes. We've broken up, and the next person they were with, they are now married. And they're like, I sat back once and thought, holy shit, that like could have been me.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. I like
So
this.
that like really
Yeah.
could have been me. Like when we were together, she could have been
Dodged a bullet.
planning this. We could have been planned. Like basically all of the things she had planned for this wedding were
Yeah.
also
It's
planned
just
like for
insert
me.
new person.
Yeah, just new person here. Take place of me. Like that. And to me, I was like, fuck, that is kind of crazy.
I think my past exes are single as fuck. So
Do you think women just like, well, do you as a girl, do you have this like kind of preconceived plan of what you want your wedding to look like?
I know it's gonna sound so cheesy, but I never started planning or being like, oh, I want to get married until I met Keith. Like I think I bug you about that 100 times a day.
That's the way you said that was so funny. I want to get married until I met you.
Oh no,
Now I couldn't want to get married less.
no. Like I think
I'm just keeping everything mine.
It's just,
You know, it's
you're just
no, I think
again bullet dodge.
before Keith, I didn't think about it too much.
Mm-hmm.
And now, just
Oh, I would say a girl in a relationship thinks about it a lot more than a single girl because to me, a single girl that thinks about it is nuts, is crazy. So you shouldn't be thinking about a wedding with an imaginary person.
I just want a husband.
Like, oh, we're gonna do this. He's gonna be wearing this, and my bridesmaid's gonna be wearing this. There's gonna be this many people.
you
It's gonna be
know
here.
that there are people like
Like,
that.
I know.
They just want
Yeah.
a boyfriend. They just want to get married. It's like, okay, like you're single. Like,
And those
relax.
people are nuts. You don't have a vision board, do you, of just like wedding ideas?
We
No.
do.
I
do.
Oh.
They're different.
No.
What do you mean?
I don't know. As a guy, I'm like, I'd like to have a fun wedding. I work at a lot. I work weddings.
Mhm.
You're like, that's a cool idea. I don't like that. These songs won't be played. you
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
That's what I have.
Yeah.
As a guy,
Do you think you would waste an opportunity at a cool way? Like, do you think that you're the type of person that would elope?
That's like what I'd want to do, like elope with like my parents and like my partner's parents, and then have a big party.
Right.
Especially if it's like we're around the age that we're at now. It's like
Oh, Jesus.
big party,
Big
save
old
money.
shiver. I got chills there thinking about it. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's true.
Ouija board back
Yeah.
there.
gotta cross
Um,
that bridge when you come to it, man. What a guy thinks about versus what a girl thinks about. Guys probably don't even think about what the fuck he's wearing. He's thinking about, who's gonna be there. Maybe all his boys. Who's gonna be the best man out of all his boys?
Mhm.
I think like guys don't think about it until like someone brings it up. Like you don't entertain it until I bring it up.
Yeah, because it very much is to cross the bridge when you come to it kind of topic, I guess, in a guy's mind. And now this is kind of sensitive, but there's a lot of argument over like who does the planning, and I think people get offended, but I think it varies based like couple to couple. Like you'll run into women who are like, I don't fucking want to do it, and that sometimes the guy's really into it. And a lot of the time, I don't want to say majority of the time, but a lot of the time we've worked a lot of weddings, and it's the wife that has a lot to do with the planning portion of the things.
Yes.
But I feel like a wedding is such an accomplishment to have planned that someone like would want to take ownership of that.
Yeah. Like me, I would definitely try and split the responsibility because, I don't know. Me personally, I'm probably picky in like what I would have me and my groomsmen wearing and where I would want to do it and how many fucking people. I don't have 400. First of all, I don't know that many people. That was presumptuous to assume I know that many people. But yeah, it wouldn't be huge. But yeah, there's like certain things that I would plan. I wouldn't leave it all in her hands. Especially you see some that are like, oh, what color flowers do you want? And a lot of guys are like, I don't fucking know. Don't know. Like, I don't know. I feel like you could pretend to care, at least.
Just grass. Thanks. Pull it up. Pull it right out and just some grass.
Throw it on the table.
Yeah.
Just weeds.
I saw these beautiful yellow flowers.
Dandelions.
Everywhere.
Dandelions. Because I don't think I've seen either of you do it on either of your Instagrams. But what are your thoughts on putting like thirsty comments on your significant other's Instagram, like under their photos? I think that's kind of like a little bit too in your face. Like,
I think the thirsty is too much in your face. I feel like the thing now to do is like
roast.
It's a
Yeah.
roast. Like think of like Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively.
yeah, oh, they're great.
Like goals. That's like roast goals. Like,
Listen here, idiot.
like if you're in a relationship, you already know you're attracted to that person.
Yeah.
That person already knows they're attracted to you. I don't need to see like a tongue emoji.
Yeah, don't smear that. What?
Yeah, I don't need the wet emojis or whatever.
public PDA.
Yeah.
Or
on
like, I love
IG.
that smile. It's like,
To me, that just seems like, yeah, if you really like each other, you shouldn't have to. But if you're doing that, it seems like you're trying to prove a point to
Yeah.
other people. Like, yeah, our relationship is good.
I think
It's good.
Yeah, which is usually a cover up.
Yeah.
Versus one where it's like, yo, nice forehead.
Like, yo, you got a big ass forehead. Or your ass is looking kind of flat in this. Like, I think, yeah. So I'm a no to the thirsty comments. So, yeah, roast your significant
Yes
other.
to a tasteful roast.
Tasteful roast. Okay, this was for Rebecca. I didn't ask you this because you wouldn't care. But somebody was wondering how many how many followers should a girl have on her profile before you kind of get worried about like your boyfriend liking their pictures? Like if there was some
that's a really good question.
some Instagram
like,
I don't
thotty.
get it.
If it's someone like with 800 to 1,000 or 1,000 and under, like, is that cause for concern?
Yeah.
If you're liking their photos? or that's such a
It kind of goes to the same kind of ballpark as like the unattainability aspect of things. Because like if you're liking someone who has 1,000 followers and keeps liking their photos, it's like there's a certain amount of followers someone has, like they're gonna see it, like they're gonna see you like that picture, you know.
like it's like
Versus somebody with 10,000 plus, like they're not gonna see that. Like,
Yeah.
it's like 3,000 or less.
yeah.
Because I just feel like everyone nowadays is like so big on Insta.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Like, I feel like
not
it doesn't
even-
take much to get that.
Except
Yeah,
all
that
of
many
us.
followers. Except
yeah,
everyone
except
here.
us. Yeah.
But yeah, okay. So
Or
3
anyone that I
3,000?
see, I know for me, anyone, because I'm a little bit psycho, anyone I see that's like Vancouver, Victoria, I'm like, that they're around.
Mm.
So,
Yeah. So 3,000, maybe like 5,000.
mhm.
Probably go
If
to
it said, like,
5,000.
800, but like pin drop California, I'm like,
Yeah, whatever. Because it's like, yeah, they're not in the area. But if they're in the area, yeah, I would say 5,000 seems safe. Because it's like you feel like they're on the road to influencer, but they're not quite there. So it's like they're not looking at every individual like they're getting, you know?
well, they can't look at them now.
No, now they can't. Well, some can actually. It's only a few people. These guys can still see them. I can't.
I can't either.
Dude, what the fuck?
You guys you have too much of an.
They just did it to all Tauruses or what?
Yeah.
Or maybe it's because we've got business profiles.
Maybe.
Oh yeah. How's the go-kart track going?
It's great. Business is booming.
Is there anything else I wanted to talk about? I mean, I know we're running long here. We are actually running super long. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in this week. I know it went a little bit long, but hopefully you made it this far. If you did, if you made it this far, comment something in the... What should they comment?
Comment what you like the most.
If you made it this far, comment orangutan so we know you made it this far. How's that?
That's a safe word.
Orangutan. Cool. Anyways, guys, yeah, tune in next week for whatever the fuck we have planned. We have no idea. There is a discount code for California Apparel for 20% off in the description. And I know I'm not wearing it, so I would usually show it. I forgot to show it last week. But yeah, we'll see you guys next week. All right. See you later.
See ya.
Thank you so much for tuning in to this week's episode of JK's Just a Podcast. We sure hope you enjoyed it. If you like what we do and support the podcast, please donate to the Patreon for exclusive bonus content at patreon.com/justapodcast or hit the link in the description of this video. You can also listen to the episodes on iTunes, Google Play, and Spotify. And don't forget to leave that 5-star review. It is greatly appreciated and helps us out a ton. Follow us on Twitter at JK_justapodcast and Instagram at JK is just a podcast. Until next week, take care, everybody. Peace out.